Today on Cutler's Court.
For someone who you're over and
Hold
you've
on.
got...
No, I never said I was over him. My thing was I had to prove to him, like, you ain't the only person that want me, you know?
And did you prove that?
Yeah, I did.
How did you prove that?
I just started dating somebody else.
Both him and this other gentleman told you exactly who they were. And you were like, I'm gonna ignore all that.
We are now ready to reveal the DNA results regarding 4-year-old Amina Phillips.
Mr. Phillips, the DNA results conclusively prove that you...
We'll find out today, will she stay or will she go? This is Cutler's Court. Yashera Guadalupe is here petitioning her on and off again boyfriend of 5 years to a paternity test. She's tired of him denying his paternity and the responsibility that goes along with it. She hopes today's results will finally force him to step up and be the father her daughter deserves. Gregory Phillips says he wants the child to be his, but his ex-girlfriend has proven time and again she can't be trusted. He has doubts that can only be put to rest by science and is ready to finally get the answers he's been looking for.
Your Honor, this is case number 2045, Guadalupe versus Phillips.
Ms. Guadalupe, you all are kind of in a relationship, kind of not in a relationship. It's kind of on and kind of off. A lot of uncertainty, but we need some certainty when it comes to your baby girl.
Yes.
Tell me what you got going on.
So today I actually came to bring Gregory here because every time we argue, he tries to, you know, say that my daughter probably isn't even his anyway. So I kind of just brought him here to, you know, put that to rest.
Is there any reason why Mr. Phillips thinks it's not his daughter?
Well, I don't think that there's any reasons, but then
She's always lying about little stuff.
Hold on, Mr. Phillips.
He always tries to make things up.
He's making things
Yeah, he's
up.
making things up.
And when you say making things up, is he making people up? Is
Yeah,
he
he's definitely making people
circumstances
up because I don't know what he's talking about at all.
All right, Mr. Phillips, you were ready to jump in. Tell me why you think
Because
baby Amina is not your daughter.
while she was pregnant, it was always an excuse about, oh, I could find somebody else to do this, I could do
Everybody says that when they're upset.
But
Hold on, Ms. Guadalupe.
No, they don't. But go ahead.
Exactly. She thinks everything that she does is okay, and it's not. Like, while she was pregnant, she was always bringing up, oh, I could find somebody else to do this for me, I could find somebody else to take care of me and my kids, like...
So it makes you feel like maybe she did?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Like, I can find another you in a minute. Matter of fact, he'll be here in a minute.
Exactly. Exactly. That's exactly what it is.
That part. Well, Miss Guadalupe, how did you all meet and get in a relationship?
Okay, so I met Gregory through Facebook because, like, I saw my cousin posting him, and I'm like, you know, he's cute, he got light eyes, he's tall. And actually, I wrote my cousin about him. I was like, who's this? He's like, oh, out of all my friends, I don't want you to talk to him. Like, he's the only friend I don't want you to talk to. So me, I don't like being told what to do. So I just
That was
went against
just,
it. Yeah, exactly.
It was a magnet at that point.
Yeah.
You just could not do it.
Exactly.
Okay,
So that's
so-
how we met, and I, you know, wrote his DM like, hey, you know, I think you look good. I think we should, like, you know, get to know each other or something.
So when you say get to know each other, do you mean get to know each other or get to know?
Yeah, actually, we got to know each other for a long time online before we actually met in person.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then you finally met.
Yes.
And what was that like?
We had a great night. Honestly, that day was the day that I got pregnant with our daughter.
That
Yeah.
was a great night, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, well, how many days,
Dates?
weeks did you all talk before that first
Online?
date? Yeah.
I feel like it was like 3 months.
So you all had never met.
No.
You all were just talking online.
And then the day that we met,
You all...
yes. Yes.
Okay, is that accurate?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Yikes. So...
In New York, we move fast, you know? You
Yeah.
get in a relationship, 3 days later, you're married. Like, that's how we
Okay.
move in New York, you know?
That's not the... Okay.
She chooses to move. I don't move like that.
It didn't work with him, but, you know.
Okay, so you, on your first date, get pregnant.
Yeah.
Golly.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, the gift that keeps
Yeah,
on
but it
giving,
all went
right?
downhill. Like, it all went downhill. Not even, like, 4 days after I found out that I was pregnant, because I found out later down the line. I didn't expect to be pregnant the first time we had sex, you know? But I ended up finding out we were pregnant. I think like 2 months down the line, maybe.
How did you tell Mr. Phillips?
I took a pregnancy test. I sent him a picture of it. And then we met up and we spoke about it. We decided that he wants to keep the baby. I didn't want to keep the baby. He decided, he convinced me to keep the baby. And then like 2 days later, I found out he was texting his ex, telling her to come to New York to visit him and stay at his mom's house.
How'd you find that out?
I went through his phone.
Okay.
Because?
He was like always going missing after a certain time.
What time of day is that?
Around like 9:00 p.m.
And when you say goes missing, what does that look like?
Like doesn't answer his phone, doesn't send any text messages back. You know, he just goes missing, poof, like Houdini.
Y'all going back and forth up until about 9 o'clock, then
Exactly.
ghost.
Yeah, so those messages basically were him telling her to come stay at his mom's house in New York from Florida. And he also told the girl, like, yeah, she's like, don't you have a girlfriend? He's like, yeah, you just can't get pregnant. And I'm like...
Were you texting your ex and saying, come on up, you can stay with my mama, and you just can't get pregnant?
I did.
You did that?
I did.
Okay, well, I like the honesty. I don't like what you did, but I like the honesty.
At that point in time, did you consider yourself to be in a relationship with Miss Guadalupe?
Yes, but it was just rocky. Like, it was just too much. Every time she gets mad, I gotta hear about the next person. I don't want to deal with that, bro. Like, that's my feelings. I felt like every time she brings that up, she's playing with my feelings. Like, so that's what it was.
So you are getting in an argument, and then she says...
Oh, I could find somebody else to do it for me.
I also say that to him after he cheats, but it's okay.
I could find somebody else to take care of this baby. I don't need you. Stuff like that.
So at one of these points of argument where she brings that up, you're like, fine, and you start texting your ex.
Yep.
All right, and the ex came.
No, she didn't come.
She did not come.
She
got caught.
What happened?
She didn't come.
I understand. Why didn't she come?
Because she found out about her.
Okay. So that text to the ex is, look, changing plans.
It was basically, you can't come up here. I'm in a relationship and I'm about to have a kid.
Coming up.
So I went through Gregory's phone again because, you know, I already found out that he was a cheater.
Was there such a video on your phone?
Yeah.
Were you in the video with another woman?
Yes.
Were you having intercourse with this woman in the video?
I was.
Yeah,
He was doing all the things.
I was.
We need some certainty when it comes to your baby girl.
Yes. Every time we argue, he tries to, you know, say that my daughter probably isn't even his anyway.
Is there any reason why Mr. Phillips thinks it's not his daughter?
All right, so Ms. Guadalupe, so
He's a liar. I told him those things, I'll find somebody else to do it, after I found out about the cheating, because he thought that I just have to stay with him and I can't find nobody else. He's told me before, like, oh, you have 2 kids now, nobody's gonna want you. So my thing was I had to prove to him, like, you ain't the only person that want me, you know?
And did you prove that?
Yeah, I did.
How did you prove that? A big change.
Honestly, I just started dating somebody else.
Are you still with that person?
No.
Yes.
No.
He doesn't know my information, but I am. I was just with that person 2 days ago, so.
And when you say with that person, do you mean?
No, we met up, we spoke in person to, like, you know, put our differences aside.
So you and the other person had differences too?
Is she the problem?
I am not the problem. I just choose
she's the
wrong
problem.
because he was a cheater too.
Yeah,
like,
she's
you
the
know.
problem.
Okay, why do you think she isn't in a relationship with this other person?
Because they just started dating. Y'all already got issues. That's not gonna work.
How long have you been dating this other person?
7 months.
But have you all been happy that 7 months?
I feel like every relationship has their trials and tribulations. And at the beginning, it's always rough. How do you expect to be happy?
The beginning is rough?
No.
Yeah. I'd rather go through all the hard stuff at the beginning.
No,
than, you know.
that's not how this works.
It's usually the other way around. The beginning, everything
I don't want to go through hard stuff when I'm already in a relationship with the person or, like, you know, committed to them. Like, I want to go through the hard stuff before we do that.
Man,
You don't want to be in a relationship.
Exactly.
Because the hard stuff is coming. It's going to come all throughout the relationship.
If it's terrible at the beginning, it is going to be horrendous.
It wasn't terrible.
On the end.
It was like,
Okay, let me do it this way. If it is not amazing at the beginning, it's not gonna get, that's the best it's gonna be.
okay.
And here's the thing, people, both him and this other gentleman, told you exactly who they were and you were like, I'm gonna ignore all that. Because somebody would say, you know, I've always been a player, but baby, you've changed my
He
heart.
lied to me. The other one lied to me. They
Yes.
said, I've never done any of this, you know?
Yes, and but they will tell you things, and you're like, oh. And then the
Because I
second
have faith in people. I have like a heart where I feel like the same heart I give out, they're supposed to give me, you know?
Yeah, no,
Can't
that's
expect
not how
that.
that works.
And you will find somebody who does that, who will match you,
Right.
who will be as giving and loving as
Yeah.
you are. And that when
I will
you
find
start-
somebody that's not, you know, making sex tapes with other women while they're in relationships.
Oh.
I get the sense you're not talking in generalities.
No.
Explain.
So I went through Gregory's phone again because, you know, I already found out that he was a cheater. And I found him having intercourse with somebody else.
When you found this video, did you confront Mr. Phillips
I
with
definitely did. And
in person?
Yes, in person.
Okay, Mr.
Right after I
Phillips,
found the video.
was there such a video on your phone?
Yeah.
Were you in the video?
Yes.
Were you in the video with another woman?
Yes.
Were you having intercourse with this woman in the video?
I was.
Okay.
He, has
He
no
was doing
shame.
all the things.
I was.
Okay.
He was the one
was.
recording it like this. Yeah.
I'm honest. I'm honest about it. I told her when I got caught up, I said it was me. I told
Okay,
her
so
it
when
was
did you make
old.
the tape?
It was before I met her. So
Okay,
it was-
that's your story.
It's just, it was old. When I saved it, I've saved it recently, so it popped up like that day, but it was old. It was a video of an old girl that I had sex with.
Is it like social media? Like, here's where you were 3 years ago.
Yeah.
today.
Yeah, your memories.
You just go to picture
pops
details.
And you're like, oh yeah. Okay.
I remember her.
He probably
Wait,
doesn't
wait a
remember
minute.
her.
At what point after your daughter was born did you start finding all of this stuff in his phone?
I was pregnant when
This
I
is-
started finding out.
This is
everything.
why you were
Yep.
pregnant.
Yes,
You
everything
did
was while I
not
was
find that.
pregnant.
You did not find that
Okay.
because in Cali, Amina was already born. When I went to Cali for those
That
2
was that
months, she was already
situation.
born.
That was
She
that
was born for
situation. You
months.
forgot the one in the Bronx when we was at my friend's house when we were staying
And I
there.
did not talk to that girl. That was not me. Like, literally was
Okay,
not
he
me.
said it was for his friend too that day.
I met
but
that girl in real life one time. She popped 2 pills in front of me, and I did not talk to her after that. I walked
He probably
away.
popped the pills with her and forgot.
I do not do that. I do not
Never
do
know.
that.
Up next,
Do you want to be in a casual relationship with Ms. Guadalupe other than co-parenting?
No.
Mr. Phillips, the DNA results conclusively prove that are you still with that person?
No.
Yes.
No.
We met up, we spoke in person to like, you know, put our differences aside.
So you and the other person had differences too?
Is she the problem?
You all have been on and off the past 5 years. Is that 6 years?
It's hard to explain the situation between me and him because
You ain't never lying, because I'm sitting there trying to figure out what in the world y'all got going on. You know, I'm trying to approach it logically by putting a
because-
time frame with it, and that's
Ain't-
not
ain't
working.
No.
it's because I love him, you know? Like, we have a kid together, so I didn't want to give up on him. But it was like the first 3 years. The past 2 years, we haven't, like, you know, it's like 3 in the morning, and I just be like, hey,
You up?
Hey,
you up? Exactly, you up?
and he comes over.
And he comes every single time.
No, I don't.
Every single time.
Would you agree with me this is not a healthy relationship?
It's not.
Okay.
Well, which part?
Yeah.
None of it is healthy.
all of it. None of it.
Because if she wants him to come over, he's coming over. So that's
That's the only good part about it, honestly. I don't care what he does. It's just like he's a manipulator. He tries to manipulate me and tell me things like, oh, you know, I love you and I would be there for you, but this and that. Like he always has a but. And it's just like, I don't care about him spending time with me. Like if I would choose him spending time with me over, you know, his kid, I would choose that because he doesn't do that.
But here's the thing. If you're calling him at 3 p.m. to come take baby Amina out to the park, and he's like, yeah, but I can't come over, and you call him at 3 a.m. and he can come over, then you need to stop making that 3 a.m. call and the 3 p.m. call.
That's true.
And the reality is he's only doing what you allow him to do. Because if you were like, sir, there'll be no play over here
Right.
if you're not taking care of our daughter.
Right. Then he tries to cover it up with like, you know, I'll give you the money and you go take them to do it. And it's like, I don't want to do it. I'm with them 24/7. You need to go do it with them.
Yeah.
I'm running late. I feel like, personally, if we're parents, bro, and I'm running late and you don't got it, If I'm giving you the money to go do what you gotta do or do what I said I was gonna do with them, go ahead and do it.
Running late and being absent is two different
You're not
things.
losing out money. You're not losing sleep. There's nothing you're losing.
Right,
You're not
but
spending your bread.
But here's the thing. If that was an isolated incident where you were running late, yes, that's one thing. From what Ms. Guadalupe is saying, this is a recurring thing. It's like, well, you go do it, you go do it, you go do it, and you aren't stepping up.
And she wants you to have a relationship with your daughter.
I've been taking care of my daughter and her son since I met her.
Not financially.
The daughter that he says is not his, he's upset.
Financially and emotionally, I've been there for both of them.
For someone who you're over, and you've moved on, and
Hold
you've
on.
got...
Hold on, I never said I was over him. I never said that.
Oh, so you're not over him?
No.
You said you're involved with somebody else.
That doesn't mean anything.
No, see? Then I'm
So you're not over Mr. Phillips. So you want to be with Mr. Phillips in a relationship?
A familiar person, not even like a relationship or a hookup, just somebody that I'm already used to.
Mr. Phillips, do you want to be in an exclusive relationship with Ms. Guadalupe?
No, I don't.
Okay. Do you want to be in a casual relationship with Ms. Guadalupe other than co-parenting?
No.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, she's such a liar.
So tonight about 1 a.m. when she calls you, are you going over?
Maybe. I don't know.
We are now ready
Oh, man.
to reveal the DNA results, which were prepared by DNA Diagnostic regarding 4-year-old Amina Phillips.
Mr. Phillips, the DNA results conclusively prove that you are the father.
I told you. Now I don't want to hear none of that about you not being the father when you're mad. I don't want to hear none of that anymore. I don't want to hear it. Now you know.
Well,
It's not an excuse anymore.
Y'all need to really figure out how you're gonna co-parent and figure out expectations and responsibilities.
You know, sometimes I try to give him the opportunity to do things on his own, but it's like, I feel like I'm begging, you know? Like, I don't want to beg. I want you to do it because you want to do it.
Well, you know.
And when I do set oh, let's not even deal with each other and let's just focus on the kid, he doesn't even show up for the kid then either. So it's like, what's the difference whether I want to just focus on it or not?
and then your solution is to call him up at 1 in the morning and say, hey, you up?
Yeah, because, you know, he's familiar. The other guy that I'm dealing with, he's, you know, not as good as him, but whatever. You know?
Well, so I think that I would encourage you to get some help about how you seek companionship.
Mm-hmm.
Having an opportunity to speak to someone about what is healthy for you.
I'm already in therapy.
Okay, well.
It ain't helping, but, you know, like I said, I don't like to be told what to do, so I just try to figure it out on my own.
Okay.
With the therapy.
Yeah, I'm hoping that will be very helpful for you.
Yes.
And Mr. Phillips, now that we have these results, it should not be her calling you, trying to get you to spend time with your daughter.
Understood.
Just remember, the relationship she has with you will be the same or similar relationship she has in the future with the man of her life.
So that is the determination of this court, and court is adjourned.
I'm happy with the results. Now I don't gotta keep going back and forth with her and telling her that's not my kid. I'm happy with it.
I feel like the results are great because I already knew that he was the father, and I just wanted him to stop saying that. And honestly, after today, after right now, he's probably gonna hit me up, and I'm not gonna be the one that's gonna hit him up at 3 in the morning, so, yeah.